Hey friends, it's Emily from burlapkitchen.com and I have a fun craft for you this morning. I hope you guys like this one. It's a little different than what I normally do, but it turned out super cute. So we're going to use one of these little pirate wheels from Dollar Tree and then also one of our ladders from the store. We're going to give both of them a quick stain, excuse me. These ladders come in our store and they come built but unfinished so that you can customize them any way you want. So we're going to do something fun with this one today. Next, I'm going to take some paint. I'm using sort of like a light teal color, and we are just going to paint the pirate ship wheel. I think that's what it's supposed to be, pirate wheel. So we're just going to give that a quick paint, give it a dry, and then we're going to give it another paint. Some of the bristle marks were coming through, so I wanted to give it another coat just so it looked better. That's looking pretty good. And then what we're going to do is dry that, and then we're going to come in with a piece of sandpaper and give it a quick sand. Everyone always asks, why do you stain and then you paint? I do that because I like when I sand to see the dark come through, the dark stain come through. So next we're going to use this gold flake stuff that I found on Amazon. If you guys want the link for this, just let me know below in the comments. It's super fun to work with. I don't know. So I didn't read the exact technique for it or anything like that, but I really wanted it on my pirate wheel. So what I did was I just dabbed a little bit of Mod Podge in place, and then I grabbed some of the gold flake and just dabbed my brush over that, and it worked really well. And it does kind of flake off, and I think that's what it's supposed to do. That's why it's probably called gold flakes. But it turned out super cute and it's perfect for crafting. I thought the gold would be really cute with the pirate wheel here. So I'm just going to add that randomly all around my little wheel. And once we get that on, I'm going to give it a quick dry. And then I'm going to come in with some twine. I'm using the smaller twine. I think it came from Walmart, the thinner twine. And I'm just going to go like every other opening and wrap some around. And that's just going to give it more of that pirate wheel look. So I'm just kind of wrapping that around. And then I glued it in the back. And then let's get this last one on here. Just wrap it around a few times until it looks good. And then it's going to go onto our ladder. So we're going to paint our ladder, and I wanted to show you guys, I laid that there so you could see how it would look if we just did it on a stained ladder. Originally, I was going to do just a stained ladder, but then when I laid the wheel on there, I decided I didn't really like that color with the teal. So I decided to paint it white. I thought the white would make the wheel pop a little bit more. So we're just going to paint this white. And again, I get questions all the time about my stain, why I stain and then I paint. The reason I do that is just so when I go to sand the dark, and sometimes it picks up some of the lighter wood color when you go to sand, and it just gives it a really cool look, in my opinion. So we're going to give that a quick paint. I'm just using white chalk paint for this. And then we're going to give it a quick dry with my blow dryer. And you can see how now when I lay the wheel down, it just kind of really pops now. So then I have these little letters, is that how you say that? I looked up pirate words and that was one of them. So that's what we're going to use. Because I couldn't get 4 across because I thought like different things I could write on there. But 4 or 5 just wouldn't fit. I only had room for 3. So Google told me this was a pirate word, so this is what we're using. So we're just doing the same sort of technique. We're just painting it the same. We're staining it, and then we're going over it with the teal, and then we're going to dry it and come in with those flakes, just kind of like we just did on the wagon wheel. I keep calling that a wagon wheel. It's a pirate wheel. So again, we're going to come in with the Mod Podge and add our little gold flakes to the letters. And as you can see, I'm just using a foam brush and just kind of dabbing some Mod Podge on. Then I'm grabbing a little piece of the flake and just kind of pressing it in place and then going over top of it just in a dabbing motion with the brush there. I love these gold flakes. You guys are going to have to give me some more ideas of things you guys think I should make with these gold flakes. I already have a few ideas, but they're more like Christmas ideas. So if you guys have any good ideas for me, drop them below in the comments. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Perfect. Okay, so then I have these little tags, and I think these came from Hobby Lobby. I felt like they needed a little, they're like paper tags. So they're like a little, it's almost like a little tablet, but it's full of these paper tags. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I got them at Hobby Lobby. So then I came in with some burlap because I thought it needed an extra layer just to add a little something extra to it. So I just glued little pieces of burlap that I cut on in place there. And I'm sorry if you guys hear like a bunch of noise in the background. My dog is upstairs. As soon as I do a live or do a voiceover, he thinks he can go around and act like a maniac. So I just glued the letters on top of the burlap, and then I'm going to string that onto my rope. These actually already have little holes in place, so they're perfect for banners. And then I had to glue it in place a little bit just so it stayed where I wanted it to stay. That's looking pretty good. And then I wrapped the rope around the top. I thought it looked cute to make it look a little more rustic and edgy. And then we're just going to glue our wheel in place just like that. Just glue it down. Try to catch all the ladder, the wood from the ladder, which I missed a couple times. And then just hold it in place good till it dries. You could also nail this down if you have little pin nails. And I was going to add some Spanish moss, but I don't think I was loving it. But let me know. What do you guys think? Spanish moss, yes or no? So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fun DIY. For more DIYs just like this, please visit burlapkitchen.com. Thank you.